Okay, so the three I'm going to show you is the current state, the proposed changes, and the to-be vision. So let's start with this guy. So I'll just orientate you. We've got who's involved on the side here. We've got the client brief, the main outline of the systems, and then notes down the bottom. The red text there is just meeting notes that I took when I presented it to the client. So let me just go through what the client wanted first. So they wanted data privacy and data access management on personal information. They wanted to reduce the complexity. They wanted to make it easier to improve and advance. So that means having less specialized staff. They wanted it to basically be easier to use, so systems that were orientated that way. And saving money would be great. I think that's a great client brief. So here we have some secondary systems. So we've got a point of sale system, we've got Adobe to manage documents, project management, we've got a rostering system, we've got the standard Office suite, which is Microsoft 365 for these guys. It's usually, I find it's Google or Microsoft. We've got a review management, volunteer management, and a phone system. These have lines through them because they're not fully operational. This one's not fully operational and they want to get rid of it. They've had no use for it. And then this one, though they'd like to have it, but they haven't implemented it yet. All of these things are noted down here due to this grid. So here you can see this very faint grid. It's got letters up the top, A to H, and then numbers down the side. You can see 1, 2. So if someone was looking at this without me to explain it, they would go, okay, this is G4. So they'd look for G4, and there's G4. That's what I was saying, not fully in use currently, but planning to use it more. So that's how that works. So over here, you can see I've written some notes. These dotted lines between are connections between systems or APIs. And you can see that this one here, I've added a couple of notes here, and then I've missed a system and I found it during the meeting, and that's the website. So I'll add that in the next version of this. Yeah, so that's the current system. So where that leads to the changes. So here's the changes, and you can see the main thing here is this is the proposed changes. Every system that I'm going to or suggesting to remove has got an X on it, and you can see that's it's quite a few systems. So I've had quite a design change on this one. Let me go and show you the 2B. So here's the 2B, and we're down to these 5 systems, and then the supporting systems are also dropped down. However, in this design, because I've gone to more systems that do multiple things rather than specialist systems, this means that we hit the target. So there's a new CRM, and the thing with this new CRM, it handles more things. So it does that review system that I pointed out in the other one. It's actually hosts their phones, does the marketing, hosts their website, landing pages, all their email, all in one system here. That has a native connection here through to the processing system or Stripe, and it's native, so there's no custom APIs in any of this anymore. It's all standard big system to big system connections, and we're just using the standard vanilla, that's it. And this will hit all of the goals. So the goals that this hits is a newer CRM. It has reduced number of systems, no custom APIs, all systems built on new architecture with longer ownership cycles. So a few of the older systems were, we'll say, legacy systems. They had code in them that was way more than 20 years old. So we got rid of all of that. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. So this is the vision. Yeah, thank you.